What's up and welcome to another video. Well, it's not really a video, really. It's a stream, isn't it? It's a stream. What I'm going to be doing today, guys, is just padding out the locals a little bit. We've done a few bits and bobs here, and what we're going to do is add some industries to them. We're going to have some discussions about who's making what and exporting what. I've got a book to help me, The Empire in Shadows Companion. Is it The Empire in Shadows? Let me just... no, Death on the Reich Companion, actually. That's going to be helping me. That's going to be pretty useful, actually. So, it has in it all sorts of places. So we've got Blute Rock listed. Did you know that Blute Rock was actually wiped out in 2511 by the Red Pox? Oof. In a word, oof. Okay. Right, what we need to look for is we need to actually look for some of these places, like Havelfurt. See if that's actually listed here somewhere, and see what we can do. The majority is up here, so I have lots of info on these, so that's probably not a bad place to start. So we have the settlement of Altdorf, we have Alta, Blute Rock, Braunwert, Brookthin. Right, we don't actually have... Oof. Oh, we've only got half of them. Rotterfach. So there's quite a few little towns that are labelled on the actual companion that don't really appear here. Wait. What's up, Thorg? What are you going to moan about now? What's going on, buddy? What's going on? Steindorf, Schnattelel, Rufert. You missed most of the last stream. Okay, whoa. Well, a lot of it will probably be summarised here as well, if that helps. So, Grunberg, well, firstly, Eilhart is mainly grain and wine, so we'll go over there, and we'll just go Eilhart. Now, wouldn't it be nice if we just had a couple of tokens to just be grain and wine here, you know? Instead, we can click on this, but, I mean, it is just known for grapes and wine, so exports, grapes and wine. Save entry. Nice and simple. Done. Right, what else do we have? Let's go over to... Do we need to do Kemperbad? Where the hell even is Kemperbad? There's so many places I don't recognise. Uberschreik, I've got Weisbruck. Okay, Weisbruck we've got. Lockhouse on Altdorf Canal. Trade luxuries. No, by now it's actually just fishing. It's purely fishing at the moment. It's not a luxury good place yet. We'll put trade instead of exports. Trade, fishing. I'll maybe put a size 35. No, we'll put skill 35. There we go. So that's how good they are at fishing. So the reason I'll put skill is because it's something the characters can relate to at least. Right, Bogenhafen, trade wine and timber. Right, Bogenhafen. There we go. So we'll do trade, wine, and timber. Maybe what I'll do is after I've created all this, I duplicate the map and then create a bunch of tokens just with pictures of what they're exporting. Pictures of grain, pictures of coin. I mean, it would take 5 seconds to duplicate the map. The only difficulty is that if the original map changed, it would be a bit of a pain. So what you'd have to do is copy all of the tokens on the map and then duplicate the old one, then paste them on. Oh, okay, no, I can see that being hard work. Right, okay, so we have Castle Graunberg. Oh, actually has 50 high-ranking, highly equipped officers and 100 low-ranking as... okay, what's up, blah, 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 blah. How you doing, bud? How's it going? Happy day. So Castle Graunberg, we're going to do a journal for, create item. Journal, create entry. Castle. Grauenberg. This is the one he's trying to build. Castle Drachenfels, Strappenheim. No, I just want Castle Grauenberg. There we go. Man, that was hard. Okay, so change that to that. Change that to Castle Hill. Hey, there we go. There we go. And we'll change the font size to 32. There we go. So now it's just a little bit easier to do. I mean, you know it's Castle Grauenberg, so do you really even need the text there? Text label. Nothing. Icon tint. Text color. Can you make it transparent? Oh, never mind. Never mind. Still working. Still working. Right, anyway, so what's done here at the castle? We have trade. We have producers government. Okay. Trade. Political. Garrison. We're going to have 50A, 100B. So that's 50 highly... Actually, we're actually going to halve the garrison here. There we go. That'll do. So it's still got a fairly decent defense, but the guy's currently building Castle Grauenberg. So that's good. Did I save it? Oh, thank God. I would have murdered someone. Ardelich. Where's Ardelich? Should be a small town around Bogenhafen. And Herzhold, Gravenbon, Finsterbad, Ardelich. Oh, wow. So there are actually a bunch of little villages here that produce stuff that aren't actually on the map. So maybe we should actually create some of these, and they will just be lots of little villages that are kicking around. Okay, let's do that. Let's just go ahead and create a bunch of 40k. Let's create some 40k cannon. Ardelich. This is grain and wool. Ardelich. Ardelich. Yeah, Ardelich we're going to put down. It's grain and wool, so we're going to put it down. Maybe down here. Marker, we'll go with village. Danny, how's it going? Yes, they're going to cut down all the trees. So that's going to be one of the streams I'm going to be doing, is going to be a map adjustment. Because there is a lot of adjusting of the map to do. What I need to do is actually change the size of the map for Tarm. I've started to, but unfortunately what I had to do is I couldn't just put land around it. I had to expand the land, and now I have to level it all and make it larger and smaller depending. So it's kind of, basically it's a pain in the butt. So there we go. So we got Ardelich down here. We're going to have, so this is just going to be grain and wool. Okay, so we'll click on this. Export grain plus wool. No. Trade grain. Their skill will be 35. 45 rather, which means they'd be rolling on a 65 to see how much they produce on average. And wold would be 35. There we go. So this is just to give the players a little bit of a expectation as to how much is produced there. Oh, garrison. What is a garrison? 5C. So it's basically 5 farmers. Great. 5 farmers. Okay, you've just been demoted to... there we go. No, this is going to be 25 of each. There we go. So not particularly industrious. Not compared to what it could be anyway. Right, so Ardlich, Finsterbird. Grain, wine and wool. And they have a ferry. So where here needs a ferry? Finsterbird. Where should we put Finsterbird? I mean, maybe here could be Finsterbird. So they have a ferry. What do they produce? They produce grain, wine, and wool. Yeah, I think black powder is invented, Grim. I saw a comment on the channel and it did make me sort of really think about that, actually. Someone was saying that maybe black powder weapons should really be a lot rarer because you don't have the College of Engineering, etc. You don't have all of that. The dwarfs would have black powder, I think it's fairly safe to say. But, you know, we are 400 years, which is a fairly long length of time before some of that. So... where are we going to put Finsterbad first? So its population is 140. Oh, okay, so we need to put a population for Ardlich. Population. There we go. Population 155. There we go. There we go. So what else do we have within the Boghafen province? No, it is a very good point though about the about that type of thing. I'm not even sure. Trossud. I'm not sure who this belongs to and what the town's good for. I really have no idea. So I would very much like to know more about this. This really does tickle me. That looks like a fishing guild there. It's so far out the way. It looks like a fishing guild to me. But anyway, we're going to do a... Maybe we'll do a village here. Okay, we're going to do a village there. Create entry. We're going to do... Finsterbad. Or shall we just do... Hershold. Which one has the ferry? Finsterbad. There we go. We'll do Finsterbad. I'm using the book for inspiration, so it's kind of hamstringing me a little bit, but Finsterbad. I'm looking at the Death and the Reich companion. Right, there we go. 32. 32. Village 1. Finsterbad. So that's that one. I need one that will have a ferry, so probably here. But Finsterbad exports grain, wine, and wool, so it probably needs to be further down south and near a river. Actually, it makes more sense for there to be Finsterbad here and Ardlich here. There we go. So it can take you across the waters here to visit the farmlands. That's fine. Right. Lady Thunberg is a pioneer in the arms development. There you go. There you go. She's leading the charge. I really need to turn this damn vote off, don't I? Right. Grubavon just produces grain. So, oh no, wait, we need to do Finsterbad's stuff. Tell you what we'll do is we'll take this one. We don't need to do like lords and gossip and stuff like that because it's just otherwise I'm just creating like an Elder Scrolls map with a load of shit on it, you know. I tell you what, you could probably copy and paste something like that and there you go, there's your world. That would save you like a week of work. Right, so Finsterbad is population 140. Trade is grain, wine, wool. Grain, 35. Wine, 25. Wool, 25. So that the number is not the amount of people doing it, although it kind of could be a representative of it, honestly. That would be another way of visualizing it, but for me it's the skill. So it's a combination of the amount of people doing it and how good they are at doing it. Yeah, you should have less developed industry, weapons, armor, and so on. But a lot of things we got from dwarfs, aqueducts, black powder. Yeah, I mean, that's very true, Philip, although I would say we're talking about medieval times, though. We're not, like, the further back you go, the slower the development. So we're only 400 years or 300 years-ish before the before like everything kicks off. So progress back then was a hell of a lot slower, because you could make the argument that maybe for 1,000 years really nothing changed. You know, armor was the same. Hey Mojo, what's up? I'm just doing this will be a quicker stream. I've got an hour and a half until I need to apply another coat of paint to my kitchen. So I'm painting cabinets today. So what I'll do is I'll do another coat of paint, then I'll probably come stream again. Hey Mark, how you doing, bud? So we've got Finsterbad here. We've got Ardlich. We'll create another journal entry. We'll go for Grubavon. There we go. I'm doing the little villages because I think I can actually use them a little bit to be like, this village was wiped off the face of the map by a raid, therefore these guys have a penalty to their role. I think it's good. When home reno vlogs, I don't know. Population 90. Okay, so this is small. And we have 5 soldiers. A garrison of 5C, which is 5 blokes, basically. 5 blokes. Fine. Some can be women if you're triggered. Trade grain. What are they trading in? Grain. It's just grain. 30. Slightly better at grain. Grubavon. And that could be down here somewhere. Okay, we'll go with antique. 32. We'll go with farm. Oh, I quite like that, actually. I quite like that. I could put it in front of that tower and just be like, yep, there's not a tower there now. This is just a farm, but... There we go. We have a farm here. Gets triggered on the use of the word triggered. Oh, yeah, where you been, Mark? What's up? How you doing? Have you been keeping up with the campaign? Have you been able to watch it? I suspect Mark has been incredibly busy doing important stuff. Saving the world. Herzhold. Let's get that done. Right. Been busy learning linear algebra. Well, there you go. I suspected as much. Population of 140. What do you trade in? Timber. 35. There we go. I'll do it in increments of 5 because, you know. Oh, no garrison. Well, that's probably got a story behind it. And Herzhold can be... There you go. Logging lumber. Is there a lumber thing here? Lumber! There we go. Jolly good. Actually, we're going to put that there. There we go. Coaching in Herzhold. There we go. So these are just little villages that you can find. Yeah, exactly. It had a huge jump between 14th and 16th. Yeah, exactly. So it depends a little bit on the period, but black powder weapons are only about just not common, not made by humans, at least not that good or in large number. So better to get dwarfs at the cost of more because dwarfs. Yeah, that's fair, Danny. That's fair. I haven't penalised them in that much. I probably could have. I should probably have something up here, right? So we'll move the bogan to there. Actually, I'm going to move Herzhold to up here. Logging. There you go. There's your logging. So that's basically going to just go up and down the river bogan. There you go. Job done. Yeah, they're in a post-war boom. Yeah, post-war boom. Is it going to be a boom, though? Is it going to be a boom? Right, so we've got that one. We've got Bogenhafen. Oh, they only have a few of them that are actually done. Uberschreik I've got. Kemperbad, Grunberg. Where the hell? Where the hell's Dunkelberg? Is Dunkelberg down here? No, that's Drachenfell. Ah, Drachenberg. No, Drachenberg. Where's Dunkelberg? Grunberg, Ulschwald. They're not really the ones I want, sadly. Altdorf. I mean, you've got like 100 villages in Altdorf's area. So many. So many. That's padded the Bogenhafen out a little bit. I guess what we could do is just start making some villages in... Like, just probably one in Jessenberg. Schwabrald might have one. A little settlement outside Amschi might have two. Siedlung. Yeah. Yeah. Just having a little look around. Weiberg. Do I have Weiberg at least in my book? In my book of goodness. Uberschreik, Weissbruck, Bogenhafen, Orschwald. Grrr, we've got trade rumour table. That's pretty cool. No, we don't is the answer. Okay, who's feeling like generating a bunch of German-sounding town names with me? So maybe if I go on Googly and go up German village name generator. German village name generator. Let's see if this works. West European town names. Hey, there you go. FantasyNameGenerator.com really is amazing. So what we're going to do is we're just going to create entry. We're going to call it Vilstad. Vilstat. V-I-L-S-T-A. Vilstat. Oh, hello, meine Vilstat. Vilstat? What does Vilstat mean? Do we have any Germans in here? I always need a German to fact check me. We're just going to go for a farm. 32. Doink, doink. Okay, there we go. And we're going to pop this here. Population 80. Grain and livestock 35. 15 because they keep getting raided. There you go. 5C. There you go. That's Vilstadt. You got a name? Grafenur. I like it, Jason. I like it. We'll do it. Okay, we've got a German here. Can you tell me what Vilstadt might translate to? Create entry. What are we calling this? Okay, used to train it. Vil is no word. Good. That's fine. Grafenwurher. Grafenwurher. I don't know how to pronounce that. Grafenwürher. Grafenwürher. Grafenwürher can go up here. There we go. And, well, if they're training people, am I going to put them there? Let's go more with Grafenwürher. There's Drakenberg. Let's put Grafenwürher. Oh, there we go. Grafenwürher. It's an outpost. There you go. Barracks. What's the military one? There is a military one here. Tower. Sigmar. Road. Metal Mountain. Lumber. Stad equals town. Food farm guard post. There we go. Guard post. 32. 32. Doink. Oh, no. Off. Minor icon post. There we go. Grafenwürher. There we go. Trade. Military. Garrison 25B. There you go. It'll just be a little military outpost. Love it. Defense of the Count. Oh, that's a cool name. Okay, well, we've got to put that somewhere closer, haven't we? Okay, well, maybe put it there instead. Grafenwürher. No, let's put it somewhere more interesting. Grafenwürher. Maybe up here, up there. Where's going to be good to defend? Well, down here needs defending. So, okay, down there, keeping the world of shit away from Siedlung. Now I like that one. That's good. Right, create entry, another random name. Klosterstad, Rivershot, Riviere Shot, Oldhuver, Budahun, Vinbon, Friedlug. Okay, Friedlug. Friedlug, create journal. Right, where the hell am I going to put you? I'm going to put you over the Friedlug. What does that mean, my German compatriots? Translate, please. I have no idea. In the meantime, I'll call it a farm and just hope that it doesn't translate to, like, war town. Okay, that's not a farm. Dwarf hold. Okay, there we go. This is all just fluff, really. I will stress this so much. Grain and livestock 25, garrison 5C. There you go. Mainly livestock being dealt with here. That's cool. Like, we're padding it out. It's okay. What's this guy doing? He's got a create an entry. Waldenden, Halhofen, Amsterdam, Belky, Wickrick. No, generate more town names. Tormal. Create new one. Tormal. Boink. 85. Need to walk home from work. Okay, Mark. Fly, my prince. Fly, fly. Farm. Meat. Butcher. Is there a butcher? I thought there was a butcher. Ah, tavern. I thought there was a tavern. Where are you? Stables. Maybe he could breed horses. Fuck it, this guy now breeds horses. What do you call a guy that breeds horses? Trade. What you call a guy that breeds horses? No, he's not. Is it? It's not a farrier, is it? That's someone that actually just does the shoes for the horse. I could be wrong. I could be wrong. It might be more than that. I'm sorry to any farriers in chat. Okay, just get wrecked. Trade, agriculture. I don't need brackets around that. 35. Oh, feck it. 45. He's going to actually be very industrious and only have 5B, 10C. Use a German word for that. Yeah. Torbel. Schwabrold. Boink. Farm? Hey, we got farm. 32, 32, 32. Doink. There we go. Tormal? Tormal. Oh, wait, I've got 2 Tormals? Dow! Yeah, we'll go with farm. We'll stick it with farm. I'm not sure about him being in charge of more than that right now. So, can we bring him up? Yeah, we can still bring him up and do stuff. Okay, right, cool. We've got lots of stuff here. We're starting to pad it out. This is good. Okay, this looks like it will be more interesting. Got the River Tarm. Ooh. That means if she were to take a dump in the river, it would fly, and it would sail all the way down here, all the way down there, 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 and end up in Sigurd's sandwich. Marvellous. You're going to have a noble... You're not noble Yetten, you're noble seedlung. You're going to have a seedlung turd sandwich. Sigurd, confirmed. Schweinstad. SEH. Create SEHWEIN start. Schweinstad? One word? Schweinstad? That means pigs, right? Schweinstad, I would imagine, means something to do with pigs. Oh, she runs a pig farm. Look at her. She definitely knows all about the pigs. I assume I have that right. If not, my German is horrible. East and West Torville. Ah, Jason, that's a good idea. God. Yes, it does. Okay, so it's a pig farm, right? Sigmar, stables, swamp, butcher. There is a tavern. Ah, no, inn. No. Oh, it's in one. Yeah, there we go. Ooh. It's definitely not that. That's not what piggies look like. Meat. Ah. No, not metal. Where the hell is it? Guard post food. Hey, there we go. Schweinstad. Oh, her pig farms. Her pig farms bring all the boys to the yard because her bacon is considerably better than yours. 50. Trade. Bacon. 35. Garrison. 15C. That makes no sense. Just because of who she is, I'm going to put that as 5B. So she's got 5 guards that are sort of trained and sort of know what they're doing. If you put in the river, it gets to her. Other way round. Why, the poo doesn't go towards the mountain. It goes from the mountains and trickles down. From the mountains, trickles down, goes all the way down here, from the Tarm into here, which then goes all the way to the Altdorf, and then all the way out, all the way out, all the way out to the ocean. Unless you want me to make rivers run towards the mountain Thorg, in which case there will be considerable consequences. Thorgard Eriksson. Ah, dear. Barony of Born, let's have a look. Reichland State of Vorbergland, ruled by House Born for over centuries. Baroness Achaidh. Oh no, she is just getting started then. Okay, that's great. Barony of Born, she is just getting started here. Brand new Baroness. I love it. I love it, I love it, I love it. We can go through that, but this is why I like setting it at a time pre-campaign. She's... Honestly, I don't like padding things out too much. She's a new Baroness. That's all I need. Because what will happen in most sessions is the players will be like, yeah, we want to go see her next session. Fine. Next session, in between now and then, I pad her out. In the meantime, Rabenheim, of course. Mr. Ryder. Rabenheim. She can have a Rabenheim too, up in the mountains. Does that have a translation at all? I'm guessing it's to do with rabbits. Oh, no double B needed. Rabenheim. Second, there's gods in the rivers. First of all, inappropriate. Yeah, if you pee in the river. Exactly. Well, I mean, where else are you going to pee in this day and age? What does Rabenheim mean? Raben is raven. Oh, I like that. Raven Town. Oh, I like that. I like that. That's cool. Okay, so that comes with its own little piece of canon thrown in. Population 40. Small population. Trade. Pelts. Just animal pelts. 15C, because most of the people there are... It's basically a hunting guild. But we can be a member of the Night's Watch. Rabenheim. We will defend the wall against the somethings. Hunt? Ah, no. Tavern. Into 32. There we go. It's all coming together now, Rabenheim. Okay, she's got her tar lights in the woods here, and effectively they're gonna wear black and go around hunting stuff in the woods. There you go. She's got a hunter's guild in the woods. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. It's just nice little canon, isn't it? You just come up with stuff like this and you're like, oh, yeah. I need to remember this is pigs. There you go. Because what it means is that if my players go and visit one of them, and I'm like, oh, Jesus, I can't think of anything for them to do, I can be like, okay, well, she's got a pig farm and hunters that dress like ravens. She's got issues in the woods with, you know, maybe the raven people have gone mad. Maybe something weird's happened to them. Or maybe the pig farm's been raided by goblin wolf riders. Yeah, you just come up with some shit. That's where we're at right now. Love it. Jettenberg Mine, Zweiberg Tower. Zweiberg. Love it. So as you can tell, I get far too excited over this. Midfurt. I think Midfurt might just have... There is one building here. Oof. Beware the ring. Beware the darkstone ring. Yeah, we're going to leave the wood elves there. You're taking that's going to be a problem? Oh, I don't know. I don't know. Like, none of this is intended to be plot. Like, there's way too much to bring in 12 sessions. All it is it's just like things to make the players go, huh, well, that might be interesting. So they might, first session, go up to the nobler Bogan half and be like, yo, bro, I hear you're trying to build your tower. You've got 100 workers building it, and every single night it's falling down no matter what you do. And you've had all the best experts in the land here, so, you know, maybe we can just wiggle our dicks in it and make it work. In which case you'd be like, good feckin' luck. But there could be an adventure seed there. It could just be, you know, a thing they do to gain the favour of this guy, and then they've got him as an ally. Love it. Love it. But they don't have to. They might go the whole campaign and never meet him. It's absolutely fine. This is what you do as a GM. You create shit and, well, no one ever sees it. But that's why we stream it, right? That's why we stream it. So Midfurt's going to need something at least over here. Does it need another thing? It's got Gramdorf that's just a shit town because that was once raided by a Jabbercythe and everyone's still fucked up. That's hilarious. Blue Rock probably doesn't have any other settlements because it's just got woods. Tarma's got obviously the abandoned mining settlement where there used to be probably about 50 to 70 people that lived there. Because, no, probably more like 50 to 60 because there was about 100 as part of the mining operation. They've all left. So that's cool. Your only ally thus far. Do you have any allies? They helped. I mean, he gave you a sack of grain for shooting a halfling in the butt. I'll give you that. If that counts as an ally, yes. Very much an ally. Groslin. I need Groslin. Let's have info on Groslin. That should be part of... it sounds like Gross bad, and that is just grain, apparently. That doesn't sound like that, so... Look where Groslin is. The only way you can get in and out of that's by river, going via the Blute to Blute Rock. So what does Groslin do? Groslin could be relevant to this place, so I want to Google it a little bit. Right, let's jump on Google. Warhammer Fantasy Groslin. Nothing comes up. Absolutely nothing. No, okay. So it is actually in the arse end of nowhere. Let's have a look at this on the map for ideas. It's got ruins around it. You can see that. It's got some mushrooms over there too. Oh, goblins. More things here. You've got mates in Blue Rock. Yeah, you've got mates in Blue Rock. So we need to just come up with what Groslin is doing. It kind of doesn't make sense that it's not part of Blue Rock. Just given that it's the only place that can, like, it can only get to Blue Rock. Feck it, maybe he's pissed off about that. A few minor nobles. Not much. Not much. I mean, the guy in Blue Rock doesn't have much going on right now. He's probably actually a bit pissed off that he's having to pay tax on stuff in Groslin that's owned by the current lector. Oh man, that's all good canon. Okay, create entry. Groslin. We'll just create that right now. Is it Groslin or Groslin? It's probably Groslin. We'll do it as fishing. Sea? Port. There you go, port. And 32, 32, there we go. And we'll do that. And population. An isolated fishing town. The garrison of 10. Trade fish 35. Oh, no, just 35, buddy. Just 35. But where are the stones? There you go. Groslin, population 60, trade, fish, garrison 10. I mean, it kind of makes sense actually if the river gets could even be Yeah, they could be further upstream, further up the river Blute. There you go. The river gets to just move location. It makes more sense for them, right? 2 sacks of grain. Yeah, that's fair. That's fair, Thorg. That's fair. Right, there we go. Hey, dee 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 dee. Tom is a neutral baronet. Yeah, Tom's something, all right. Your fishing guild here. Yep, you're 3 people left. So we've got Grosslin here. Davenant is just not going to be relevant because you'd have to travel up to Grosslin and then do something weird to get to Dabennick. It's not going to happen. Farbrunt's Tomb. Let's stick that in Google. Okay, Farbrandt. Does that have a translation at all? Tomb Warhammer. No. Nope, nothing at all. Nothing at all. Farbrandt. What does Farbrandt translate to? Fire wielder? That's my guess. Farb? What's a farb? German? German to English. We type in farb. Ah, okay, so farb means colour. Oh, the colour of burning. Right, okay. Brand equals burning. So farb, the colour of burning tomb. Okay, so it'll be like some fiery tomb. Ooh, I like that. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. Farbrandt's tomb. Oh no, we need to actually create one. Farbrandts tomb. Doink. Doink. Do we have a cave? I don't think we have anything else that will be appropriate, so we'll just go with this. Oh. Right. There we go. Rand equals edge. Okay. Rand equals edge. Farb equals brand. Huh. The edge of brand? Rab farb? Farb equals brand. Brand edge. None of my party is a nibble? Do you mean a noble? Oh yeah, nobles aren't the only. Yeah, absolutely, Saint Philip. So one thing I've been trying to stress is that the purpose of this portion of the campaign is not to be like, oh my god, we must get allies with nobles. This is just kind of to make the we're in charge of the town make sense. You might find that there's actually a group of people within a particular town that you need to ally with, or that have information that you need, or etc, etc, etc. Doesn't have to be like you have to get as many allies that are lords as possible. It's just extra fluff, basically. It's all extra fluff. Like I don't know what's going to happen, actually. So we'll just have to wait and see. We'll just have to wait and see. Couple of minor nobles in Bogenhafen. 2 from earlier in the season. Who's in Bogenhafen? The ones that you took the cart to that you got from the cave, right? Kappa. Kappa. Sell it for 5 gold instead of making a friend. Would have been a good friend too. Would have been a damn good friend. So sorry, we have Farb is brand. And brand equals burning. Oh, that's confusing. We'll just call it the Burning Tomb. Fine, we'll call it the Burning Tomb. The Burning Tomb. The fires inside are always lit. Who was buried there, guys? Farbrandt's tomb. Though no one tends to them. the Farbrand's tomb. If it's labelled as such, I would be like, maybe it was an old noble that was burned alive. Yeah, useful place to chuck trolls. A lord was said to be buried here, along with his family, having been burned alive. Having been burned alive for heresy. There you go, job done. Easy peasy. You gotta go. See you around. Sigurd is a noble. He is a noble. Richter Farbrand, a noble from Blutrock, who ordered the building of the Darkstone Ring. However, by doing this, he summoned darkness upon the land. Ooh. Yeah, the ring's not too far from there, is it? See you around, Philip. See you around, bud. I'll probably be streaming later today as well. Lots to do, lots to do. Richter Farbrand. Yeah. I like that. I like that name. I'm taking that right now. A lord. Doink. Richter Farbrand. 1T? 1T? We'll save that for now. Darkness and light unbalanced sounds good. Yeah, I'll have a little think on the Darkstone Ring, because my ring cannon is kind of a little bit already in place, because we've got a ring here as well. So I can't go into those too much, because I've already got cannon for the ring. Beware the stones. Beware the stones. Beware the stones. Anyway. Right, so, I mean, to be fair, I think that's just about fine. Could we put something in the middle here? What would you find here? So it's connected by river. The only way back to Tarm would be... Actually, the only way anywhere from there, assuming you don't go through the woods, is up the river to Midfoot. I know what. Goblins. There you go. It's got a picture of a house. Does it need to be a house? Sure. It can be a house. It's a... it's an orc camp. There you go. There we go. We'll come up with a name for them at later. Yeah, I know. Goblins have been in the campaign, but it was a case of I could only throw them at players depending on what they did. Ooh. She has to be on fire forever to keep her dead. That's also a cool idea. Farbrand's tomb. Oh, yeah, the fire burns to keep them inside, and if the fire ever goes out, that's a nice one as well. The fires are lit there and maintained every single day, and it is said that if the fires should ever be blown out, then whatever is inside that tomb will come out. Ladies and gentlemen, I will just be back in one moment. I'll be right back. Alright. Hey, Wandering Gore. What's up, buddy? What's up? Welcome. And thank you for subscribing. Oh, sorry. I went upstairs a bit quick. I'm too old for this shit. Mark, welcome back from the cozy embrace of sleep. What? Okay, we just have orcs in there. Orc and goblins. Night goblins this way, orc and forest goblins here, giving him some trouble. So we can add some fluff here that notes. Okay, note also is peeved at paying a large sum of tax. Okay, at the recent loss of Grosslin. Fishing village claimed by the barony of Reichland. As a result, he is hesitant to send aid, despite them having issues with the river goblins. Okay, so basically, extra little bit of canon here. I like this. I like this. What's for dinner? Burgers tonight. Burgers and stuff. So Groslin's going to have recently been taken into Altdorf. And this guy's going to be a little bit pissed because, well, it used to be his. As did a bunch of other stuff. Maybe he lost Farron's tomb because reasons. But he's going to not be sending aid to Grosslin, despite the fact they're a fishing village that is getting absolutely wrecked by fishing by the Rivergets. By the way, the Rivergets are going to have some cool animated tokens with pirate hats soon, thanks to Doc Dewey. There we go. Right. We're getting somewhere now. I think we could do a few towns from Altdorf. So we have one timber and grain with a ferry. That one's got a lake here. You don't actually see a lot of lakes here compared to rivers, do you? There's not a lot of large lakes, just loads and loads of rivers. So what are we going to have? Grain substance. I'm looking for... Okay, Bruchthin. Bundermart? That's just grain. No, I need some that are making different stuff. Luxuries pottery. Wonders pottery. Hartklein, so up the Blute, up the road to here. Sure, a village where there's quite a few potters. Okay, we'll create an entry. Harts Klein. Small heart. Bretonia, if you want lakes. Yeah, fair enough. I mean, they've got ladies in their lakes, right? They've got pretty spicy lakes. Pretty spicy lakes. Oh my god, I was chatting with Alexa last night, and I don't know if anyone else has Alexa in their house. And I turned on whisper mode, and for the first time, she turned on whisper mode and was sort of saying, "If you whisper to me, I will whisper back to you." So I was like, okay, cool. How are you feeling, Alexa? And the first thing she said to me was, "I'm feeling quite spicy. Ask me for an innuendo." I was like, okay. Wow. Alexa the flirt. I was taken aback. Do we have any pots here? Pots. Ruins, scrolled, Sigmar, stable, Stone, swamp, temple, textile. Textile? I mean, it's not really right, is it? Right, standing stones? Ah, okay. Kislev, haunted wood. Farm? No, I want somewhere. We'll just go with town. Or village. There we go. Heartskline. Save, and then we'll load up one of these. Oh, there we go. Copy that. Population 60. Trade. Why you need a fishing pond in Tarm. 35 5C. There we go. Heartskline. And what I'll probably do is, if we have, and I'm going to have a few events in the event table, like a large army of, or a large warband of goblins, galas, and starts to move through the areas, what I'll do is basically just tick these off the map. Like, yeah, Heartskline is dead. It's not there anymore. Your trade deal is gone. So, I don't know. It's just random fluff, and it's kind of Total War warring it a little bit, but we've got Heartskline there. That's nice. Small hearts. Grossbad, 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 Grossbad. Brookthin. What does Brookthin mean? Can anyone help me with that, please? Brookthin. Brook. Yeah, it is just Brookthin. Brookthin, 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 Brookthin. I mean, surely it means thin something. Town. City, castle. Let's just put it on as a castle on the hill for now, because at least that seems cool. Brookthin. Maybe it's a castle on the hill. Castle on the hill too. Icon size. There we go. There we go. Come on, Germans, I need your help. I need your help. Okay. I think that will probably do for now. I don't want to go too crazy. We could start to pad out Weiberg, I guess, with some other places, but for now it will probably be thin could be tin. It's still working. It's okay, blah, 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 blah. Brookthin. Brookthin. Do we have a brook? Is that like a stream? Like in the UK, a brook is a very small stream of water. It's fine. But anyone that speaks German's Brookthin. Yeah, stream or a bridge. Yep. Yep. A bridge over a stream sounds about right. Maybe not. It means broken. Oh, Google Translate for the win. How about a few good things on that Sigmar damn table of evil? No. I know Weisbrook doesn't exist. Yeah, I know there's no canal. Well, Weisbrook exists. It's just a fishing village currently. So we've done that. There's no canal though currently. It's a bit of a pain because I don't want to like not use the map, but I'm What I might try and do is actually edit the map just so there's a road here but no water. It's a name, Brook. Okay. Maybe Brooker, bridge. Okay, well, yeah, Brook, bridge, small bridge, maybe. Something like that. We'll turn it back to a village. Yeah, so no Vicebrook Canal. You can travel by road from Vicebrook, but Vicebrook is effectively just a small fishing settlement currently. Now, we should probably actually change that, shouldn't we? Village 1. There we go. There we go, that looks a bit better. You think the creators of GW made it so it sounds like small pants? Probably. Probably. In modern times, there's only 275. Yeah, so the population for me would be more like 100, give or take. I guess we can actually just paste that in now. Population, yeah, population 90. Trade. Fishing. Skill 35. Because it's their only trade. Skill, garrison 10C. So 10 very poorly trained individuals. Yeah, that makes sense for me. So it's small. It's small. Bridge keepers. Oh, okay. Brooklyn bridge keepers. Okay, that's cool. Right, okay, so we're pretty much where I want to be with this. I mean, we could probably stick something here for Bogenhafen. The Reichwald Circle, I'd quite like. Now, clearly that's going to be another Ring of Stones. I don't know if it's got its own cannon, but for me, it's going to be another Ring of Stones, but who knows why. And if there's one there, there's one there. There'll probably be one here as well. And then one here, so we'll have like they're building a circle, maybe, I don't know. That's just an idea. We've got Amshi down here, we've got Drakenberg. I mean, we could pad out Weiberg, but it seems a bit too far afield. And so when I made the first campaign, I was like, oh my god, I haven't finished everything. How the hell will this campaign work? There won't be enough things for everyone to do, and nothing's finished yet. And very quickly you realise that, like, this little bit here is probably 2 sessions. And this here is a session. And this here is a session. And you don't need all of this. You just have to have a rough idea in your head as to what the piss is going on. I know a bit about Weiberg, so if the group were like, suddenly we're going to go there next session, I can create it before we go there. And the way that we're running things in the sessions is that if the party want to go somewhere, I will know in advance where they're going. We won't travel during the sessions. So it kind of works. Brook, bridge, brook, etc. all stems from the same old Germanic word for stream. Yeah, in Dutch it's brek. Thin is from a tin. A man as a tin's a defense structure. Man the tin's defense structure. Man the tinser? I don't know what that is, Joris. I'm with you with all the Brook stuff because that all sounds like a similar sort of words. Yeah, toll bridge, bridge keepers. Right. So I tell you what else I'm going to do, and I'll give you a little sneak peek of what I'm looking at is if I bring up Total War, Warhammer, 2 dilemmas. I tell you what we'll start to do. We'll start to do a little bit of this just to spice it up a little bit for you guys, because I want to change my my table. My endeavour event. So I've got 54 of them. Accused allies. One of your allies, GM's choice. Yeah, we're keeping that one. We're just keeping that one the same. Arcane auction. Belongings. Arcane auction. We could maybe change that to land auction. So one of the villages is destroyed. You get to buy it. You know what? I'm going to do it. I'm going to keep it because it's not been used yet. And it's one of those that you don't think that would be useful until you do it. So, okay. Yep. Well, we're going to do a little bit more restriction on travel with this one, Thorg. So we're going to be a little bit more, okay, you want to go to Bogenhalf and then you want to go here. That's going to cost you, well, like, I don't know, 2 silver. So you're going to have to pay 2 silver to do that. And if it's part of your doodahs, we can do it. We'll figure all that out. But travel will be a little bit more integrated, I think, rather than just anyone goes anywhere. We kind of needed to keep it like that because plot. But now things will be a little bit more, okay, you want to go to Weiberg? Okay, that's going to cost you a little bit of money, so you're going to do an income endeavor too, or are you going to try and barter your way there, blah, 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 blah. Anyway, a friend, family member turns on you. Okay, we're keeping that one the same as well. Bolt from the blue. A lazy ostler didn't lock the stable doors and your mount bolted. I kind of like that one too. Yeah, I like that one. You spilled my pint. I like that one too. Crime crackdown. Okay. Yeah, okay. That one I like too. Full silver, I like. Flowing profit from the business, particularly good for folk. That's fine too. Forewarned is forearmed. You're given a cryptic omen by a dream. Stragani Mystic or Celestial Wizard. Okay, maximum fortune by 1. I mean, that one's cool too. That one's cool. Weather particularly bad. I think most of these are fine. I don't really want to change that many. I just want to add new ones. Ah, tin's a defensive structure. Okay, so that makes sense. A toll bridge. Or a river, like, gatehouse thing. Okay. Okay, world travel. We've not had so many of these. Yeah, we've not had so many of these. One of your animals falls in. We've had like the same 10 out of these 50. Again and again and again. Yeah, the witch hunter is still there. Okay, so what we're going to do instead is we're going to update. Reset, roll. No, I want to add one. How do I add one? Can I not add one? No, I thought you could. Is there a limit on how many things you can have? None of you want a magic book for 10 gold crown. Yeah, I know you don't, but that doesn't mean I'm going to take it away. Reset, roll. So if I delete this one. Oh, okay. So I have to go to the top to... Ah, I have to do this, don't I? There we go. Right, so what we're going to do with... So we're going to go for a gilded opportunity, ungentlemanly agreement, attack elected state, demand region, money is power, grand tour, great debate, moot petition. Right, okay. Right, a gilded opportunity is a dilemma for Reichland and the Golden Order as part of the Imperial Authority and fealty mechanics. It was not initially in the game, but was added as a potion of speed update in a later game. Okay, so all regions owned by the faction you have trade agreements with are visible. Currently bugged, does not grant visibility over faction. I'm reading the Total War Warhammer 2 description by here. Establish a spy guild, establish a trade guild, establish a politicians guild. Ah, okay. Okay, so what we'll just do instead is a stranger approaches. Let's just summarize it mechanically. Option of starting a spy, trade, or politicians guild. Okay. So, via your connections, a group of strangers approach. Let's go more with hearing word of your deeds. Yeah, I hate creative writing. God fucking damn it. Hearing word of your deeds, a group of strangers approach you. Approach, just approach. There is an offer of starting a... Let me read the fluff behind this a little bit more. Yeah, well, you should roll better. Okay. I need, like, the fluffy intro for this to be written. Establish a spy guild, a trade guild, a politician guild, or do nothing. So what's the fluff? What's the fluff? Ah, okay. So we can just copy and paste this, basically. There we go. An opportunity has arisen to set up a guild within the Empire. Such an endeavour will take considerable effort to achieve, but should you wish, the time to act is now. Yeah, that will do. And we'll have... Trade, thieves, or... What's the other one? Spy? Ah, no, trade, spy, or politicians. Okay. There is a cost, however. 20 gold crown. That seems about... Like, you've got to have a con to it, at least. In the actual game, it's minus prestige, so... Ah, there we go. Never mind. It comes as a cost, at a cost. As one of your allies will break their allegiance. There you go. That'll do. I like that. 70 to 72. We're going to go for doink. An ungentlemanly agreement. You have recently become privy to a huge financial debt that exists between two imperial states. Let's account for had a securely large loan on a pound of gold secretly withdrawn from the state treasury of Hockland. Though there was a gentleman's agreement to pay back the loan. Okay. Let's go with this. Or we're going to retype this. You have recently become privy to a huge financial debt. Debt? Yeah. That exists between two imperial... two noble houses. Okay. There we go. Though there was a gentleman's agreement to pay the loan back over a reasonable timeline, there is now dedicated to call in debt without warning. What? Though the loan has a reasonable timeline. Okay, hang on. Let me read this back. There was a gentleman's agreement to pay back the loan over a reasonable timeline. However, there is now call to repay the entire debt without warning or reasoning. There has now been a call. There we go. There we go. To repay the entire debt without warning or reasoning. Demanding to be paid. We don't need that extra fluff. You have been asked to assist in the dispute. There we go. Update. 20 gold crown. Oh no, you'll be getting money. You'll be getting money. You're running a town. It's just a way be your money, but there'll be money. There'll be money. Right, we'll do a couple more of these. Attack Elector's State. Okay. Someone has come under attack from X in the region of X and are appealing for your military assistance. If you come to their defense and join them in battle, or leave them to fight the attackers alone. I like this. I like this. Okay. This is good. Someone has come under attack from attacker in the region of GM chooses. There we go. There we go. Come on. There we go. By the faction. And appealing to you for military assistance. Will you come to their defense and join them in battle, or leave them to fight off their attackers alone? Sending troops. Troops sent will survive on an average weapon skill test. Okay. Maybe opposed weapon skill test to determine losses. We need to think about that one. Okay. I need to type that up a little bit better. Lose income. Famine. You'll be fine. Gits. Yeah, there are some good ones too. There's just not that many. If you choose to join the defense, you start a battle with 5 or so spawn units reinforcing the garrison of a settlement against the invading force. These battles are quite difficult as the friendly AI does little to synchronize with you and the attacking armies can be quite powerful. Effective use of handgunners and Empire Knights are essential to victory. It becomes much easier if the ally faction has an army garrison as a settlement, which makes it more of an even fight. Ooh, okay. Now, we'll just edit that, so you have to send some troops. And you don't have to fight it out, but if you want to send... If it's someone close to you, then you might be able to send troops, but we'll keep it vague. We'll keep it vague, but you name it outcome, no money or income endeavors. Someone has come under attack from attacker in the region of GM chooses. GM chooses. In the region of GM chooses, and appealing to you for, and are appealing to you for military assistance. Will you send troops to their aid? And what I'll probably say is you'd roll a test to see if they die. So you'd send like 5 guard over to help. Roll a test to see if they die. And then if either way, you'll gain like favor with them. Right. Will the test to their aid and gain their favor. If so, roll an opposed test against the attacker and lose SL quantity guard. That seems quite good to me. Hey, James Grob, how you doing, bud? I'm afraid I'm actually going to scoot off now because I've got to go back and do some more painting. But then I'm going to be back again and probably streaming in a while. So my aim is to take all of these Hujumabotsits from the various things within the Total War Warhammer Dilemma doodahs, and basically you just pad this out. Just pad this out so we've got like another 100 things that could happen. But it should be good. We've got a lot more stuff happening in the world right now. Not loads. Like, survival of the town is paramount. Painting walls or miniatures. Oh, painting walls. No, I'm painting kitchen cabinets. So, yeah, fun times. But I'm going to go do that now. And I'm going to go eat some burgers too. And then I'll probably come back in a bit. So I'll likely be streaming again in probably about an hour's time. So I'll see you then. And what we'll probably do then is just carry on going through the Endeavour table, just to pad that out a little bit. Make it a little bit more appropriate for owning a town. And chaotic and hilarious.